Hey, what's up guys, my name is Sess and welcome back to another episode of Dirty Bomb. So today I want to go and talk about Easter, because it's right around the corner, just 3 weeks, and I really hope CadGamings Games is going to do something with it, hopefully like an Easter event, and I have a couple ideas of how they could do that. My idea is to have like a new type of currency only during the event itself, Easter eggs, just literally Easter eggs. The way it would work is it would be like an extra currency alongside with your regular credits, and you would gain them, and you could also earn them by doing extra stuff. So for instance, for doing missions you would get extra Easter eggs as well as still the regular old credits. So for instance it would be 50 for the easy challenges, 100 for the middle, and then 150 Easter eggs for the hard challenges. Also by playing the objective in-game, like every time you plant or defuse something, you will get a few extra Easter eggs, maybe just a random amount ranging from, I don't know, 5 to 10 per objective. And then after the game you would also get some extra Easter eggs depending on the amount of minutes played in that match, and that also would be like, if you played a 10-minute match it would be like 10 minutes times an amount of Easter eggs, and that amount would vary from game to game, so it would range for instance from 1 to 5, so you would get, I don't know, if you have like a really lucky match you would get a 5 multiplier, so that would be 50 in total extra Easter eggs. And another cool thing I would really like to see is to have them actually scattered around the maps. It would be a little bit difficult to do because of course you don't want everybody to go and look for the Easter eggs and not play the game, so I have one solution for this, I think. So the way I would do it is that each map has a maximum of 5 Easter egg locations, or they only spawn 5 times a match I should say, but are of course a lot of locations, because otherwise after just one day or a couple hours everybody knows all the locations. And then the way it would work is that just you can go and find them, and you would press, I don't know, F or E or whatever to pick them up. And the person who finds them gets 10 Easter eggs and the rest of the team gets 5, and both teams would be separate, so both teams wouldn't be looking on the same location. So this way the person who finds them gets a little bit more, but everybody still gets some, because there are only 5, like I said, per match. So and also another thing is that if the first objective isn't planted, like there are still eggs in the rest of the map that can't be found. Those are still locked. So like I said, also doing the objectives would definitely be rewarded with the Easter eggs, because then the game will still play out as usual without everybody going looking for the Easter eggs. Another thing that I really want to see is that the guarantee drops after the match still happen. A lot of people complained about that the drops way too few. Some people played for insane amounts of hours, like 40 hours, and only got 1 case or not a single case at all, which is of course a really bummer, and they really want you to spend a lot of money to buy the 10 pack and get that extra one for free. So what can you do with the Easter eggs? Well, I would say that for 100 Easter eggs, for instance, I don't know the exact amounts, but you could buy a normal event case, so this would be an Easter case. You could still buy it as well with credits for probably 1,000, but with 7,500, and this may be a little bit too much, but I think it should be really high, because it is of course still a very like valuable and rare item. For 7,500 you would get a guaranteed case. So this guaranteed case of course would contain a certain, like a guaranteed Easter card, a special card. However, there will still be like the buyable packs that also contain like special edition event cards. Another thing is I still would include the trinkets for played hours, just like the What the Dickens event, but I also would love to see if they are going to do this route, like special trinkets that are rewarded after the event and that are based on the number of eggs that you have collected in total. So even if you collected, let's say, 10,000, but you spent, of course, all of them, you would still get like a trinket for 10,000 collected Easter eggs. The way where CadGamings Games could still make money is to offer like a special booster that lasts the whole weekend, so the whole event, without like 18 hours or 12 hours or whatever, just for a set price, let's say $15, and during the whole event, if you activate the booster, you'll get double the Easter eggs. I think a really cool thing would also be that you could like trade or burn like old cards, just regular cards, lead, iron, all that stuff. So let's say a lead one would just be 1 Easter egg, iron 4, bronze 15, silver 60, gold 300, and then a cobalt would be 2500. I know the amounts are a little bit off, but you of course have to take into account that the cobalts are way more rare than the gold, and also takes a lot of credits to trade up, so that's why I got those numbers. And also mean that you need 3 cobalts to get a guaranteed event drop case. This would roughly mean that a event case card would be 3 times as rare as a cobalt one. So since Easter is on Sunday and Monday, I would love to see the event start on a Friday and end on a Thursday, and then on Sunday and Monday, when it's actually Easter, all the Easter eggs would be multiplied by 1.5, and if you have the booster, it would be in total of 3 times the Easter eggs. And I know they want to have the cards to be valuable, because like a Steam Market trade system has been kind of hinted and a little bit of confirmed. I will show like a forum post that a developer posted. So you do have to take into account that they want to create a system where all cards have a valuable, so that when trading comes out, like actual cards have a value, and the event cards are also really rare. They need to be rare because otherwise nobody will buy them. So a way to like maintain this rarity or valuable to the cards is to have also like special cards. For instance, if you buy the packs, and also when the game drops an automatic guaranteed case, these cards could have a star on the card itself. Another cool thing I would like to see is to have an extra trinket, so alongside with your regular trinket, to have an extra trinket like a star on the gun, to indicate that that is a very special card and is worth a lot. So that's basically my idea of the Easter event, of how they could do it. I know it's just 3 weeks, so probably if there is an event, it's already planned and everything is done. But yeah, let me know what you think about the idea. If you have some extra ideas, leave them down by leaving a comment in below. Also, if you liked it, leave a like, subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you in the next one.
But you made that look hard work.